Hey guys, hope you're doing good. I've been getting more and more questions on my Instagram all the time, which I love, so keep them coming in. But by far the most common one I've been getting lately is about motivation. How you stay motivated when you've got all this erg training and the races are far down the line and it's dark and cold. Like, how do you stay motivated for each session? And how do you keep going? So I thought it'd be a really good video to talk a bit more deeply about, tell you my thoughts on motivation versus discipline, how they both impact your training and rowing career, and how you can use them to perform better each week. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. So my take on motivation is that it's that positive feeling, that extra boost that pushes you to go and do your training. For different people, there's different ways of getting motivated. Some people go on YouTube and watch these really inspiring videos. Some people go on Instagram and read these cheesy quotes that don't mean anything. Some people look to individuals that they look up to, or maybe teammates or competitors, looking at their scores and trying to match them, using it as like fuel to the fire to improve their training. But ultimately for me, I think the most fulfilling form of motivation is like self-motivation. Looking at the times that you posted last week, looking at how successful you were 6 months ago, and using that as motivation to fuel your training going forward, trying to be better than you have been. If you go on Instagram looking at rowing times, you're going to see the highlights of everyone's career, their personal bests, they're breaking world records, they're breaking national records, they're 14-year-old kids that are already faster than you.
Lol, I'm 12, 45 kilograms and been training for 2 months and I'm faster than you.
And actually that might work for some people, but for me, it's not the most motivating thing in the world. I'm more interested in looking at my own times historically, looking at what I've done and working out how I'm going to be better. How many miles did I put in last week? Oh, I put in that many and I got that time. So what I need to do is put more miles in and then I'll be faster. That kind of thought process really works for me. It does motivate me to get out and complete my sessions. But again, there's nothing wrong with any of these forms of motivation. Whatever works for you. If you like those cheesy YouTube videos with the really cinematic music, then knock yourself out, watch them all. Hopefully it'll help. But the main point I want to get across in this video is the importance of discipline over motivation. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that those they look up to are motivated 100% of the time. The reason they do all this training, the reason they do 18k every day on the ergo, is because they're just so motivated for rowing that they just don't struggle and they go and finish the session every day because they're so motivated. From my experience, that is not the case, and I find it really hard to believe that anyone could be motivated 100% of the time. The difference between those people at the top and the people who don't quite make it is discipline. Discipline to me is the ability to go and complete a task even when you don't feel like doing it. So when motivation is low, you still go down to the gym and complete that ergo. If I was to express how often I'm motivated for my sessions, it's probably 40% of the time, definitely less than half. And the rest of the time, it's because I'm getting back from work, it's cold, it's dark. The last thing I want to do is go down to the gym and do an ergo. But guess what? I really want to get better at it. So I built up this discipline over time that allows me to go and complete my sessions even when I'm really not feeling like it. I built up discipline by just not giving excuses, not missing training sessions. And I've been doing this for a few years now while I've been rowing. My workload is certainly not an elite level. However, I think the skill's the same, it's just on a different scale. If you've got 7 training sessions each week, you build discipline by going to all 7 no matter how you feel. You build discipline by sticking with things in all aspects of your life. Whether it's your diet, your training, your university work, your 9-to-5 job, building discipline is going to help you in all aspects, and in rowing it's crucial. I'd imagine the elite rowers aren't motivated at all times, but they have developed an elite level of discipline and it allows them to go do every single session that's asked of them and progress. Motivation's a great thing and it has its place. It's going to really help you in a short-term capacity. In certain moments when you've got a 2k test coming up or whatever else, you might just need that boost of feel-good motivation. But the thing is, it's short-term. Concentrate on going to all your sessions even when you don't feel like it and enjoying the process, learning to love the journey. and you'll build up this discipline skill, and in the end you'll realize it's not as hard as it used to be to go down to the gym in the dark, in the rain, in the cold, and do that, you know, 3 by 6K, which is just super boring, but it has to be done. Through developing discipline and using motivation in key moments, I think you're going to progress as a rower. Hopefully you found this video useful. I'm trying to mix up the content, and I can't wait to see you again with another video.